Take us back to early in your career when, you decided to start doing real investments and things were going too well. And then you made an appearance on the Wall Street Warrior show. I'm just interested to see how that kind of changed your career and helped you to build an audience in a unique way.
Yeah. I mean, again, I was doing my little strategies, making like a few $100s or a few $1,000s, but I got greedy. I was a young, dumb, arrogant Jewish kid, and I wanted more money. Bring up the Jewishness lovingly. Shalom, my fellow Jews. But I wanted more, and I actually started investing for the long term, like going for a home run because I was just tired of making $200,000, $300,000 a year, like a dumb prick. And I got into something I knew nothing about. And at the time, I bring up my attitude because I was so sick of my hedge fund not growing. Back then, you couldn't advertise as a hedge fund, so I had these good returns. I thought the sky was my limit, so I was trying to get the word out. I had a big mouth. I was on this TV show. All my lawyers, everyone, my family, friends, everyone's like, don't do this. And I was like, fuck you all. I'm going to be on this TV show. I was drunk in every episode. I was just trashed, so I would be more entertaining. It was boring as fuck. Like all the characters are playing golf, and I was like, this is going to be terrible TV. So I just start chugging beers, get fucked up, purposely get the ball into the water. Go in, jump in the water, get the ball, and I'm like, this is my ball. And the TV show, showed it. I still get 1 or 2 emails a day from golfers being like, you disrespected our game. And I was
watch that?
Just drunkenly entertaining, also sharing some good trading tips. And, the show took off. It was this stupid little show on this stupid little channel called Mojo. They didn't have a lot of original content, so they played it over and over again. It was an early HD TV network. So all the nerds who had HD TVs being like, oh, I can see high def. They all fucking had these TVs. And then the nerds took over, and it became the top selling TV show of like 2008 on iTunes, which had recently just launched. I didn't even find out about this until later. I was like, how the fuck are so many people like seeing this show? Mojo is not even in business anymore, but it had a new life on iTunes. So wow. I'm just taking advantage of nerds and idiots all my life.
That's amazing.
Am I mistaken, or did I see that it was on Hulu? I was on your website, I think.
Yeah, so it's on Hulu. They sold like the licensing rights to it's all over. It's on all the fucking nerd networks. It's beautiful.
That's awesome. Yeah, okay. So back to trading. I mean, what would you think the best way, Andre and I, what's the best method of us of getting involved?
Yeah, for like college students out there that want to get started, they don't have that much time.
Yeah. Well, you have unlimited amounts of time, all right? So fucking stop partying, stop fucking smoking weed, stop playing Fortnite, stop watching Netflix. Like,
hey, we're doing a podcast, man. This takes time.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. Podcasting, talking to like experts, learning from experts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you should be doing. Like, think of yourself as an apprentice, and you have the entire internet where you can apprentice. In the past, if you wanted to learn from like an expert, you would have to like apply for an internship. Maybe you go through a whole round of interviews, all that bullshit. Now you can learn. You can get like nuggets of wisdom from pretty much any expert online. And that blows my mind. So if I was in college, I would spend all my time looking up experts and listening to every shit they say, all the nuances, all the subtleties, all the strategies, and try to find my niche and try to find some problems that I could possibly fix, maybe start my own company. Definitely build my social media following. If you have a social media following, life just gets easier. So start doing that. Start, getting photos and videos. Like, be fucking Instagrammable. Like, hold up your phone, take a selfie like a fucking 13-year-old girl, post it, and talk about it with people online. Like, start getting out there. Use the internet every single day. Become obsessed with the internet.
That's exactly perfect. That's like our whole message of this podcast.
And your Instagram content is fantastic. So, like, how important is that in terms of building your brand up?
I mean, Instagram has been the best social network, but I've got, 250,000 followers on Facebook, and then maybe 400,000 on Facebook, 250,000 on YouTube, 200,000 on Twitter. Instagram took off just because I've had some really lucky breaks. I've had beefs with rappers, and the rappers literally, I was like #1 trending on Facebook because Little Bow Wow stole one of my cash photos. I used to take photos with like $1 million in cash, like a fucking douchebag. I would go to the bank and take out $1 million and take photos with it. And then Little Bow Wow once upon a time stole it. You can type in like Little Bow Wow, Tim Sykes, And I called him out. I was like, little Bow Wow, why are you stealing my cash photo? Like, I'll teach you about the stock market so you can have your own money too. And I signed it Little Juju. He didn't like that. And, you know, and Facebook trending was like, stock trader calls out rapper. This was before the Bow Wow challenge. And he was later proven to be, you know, even more fake than I realized with the Bow Wow challenge. But at the time, I was like just having fun with it. And he did a whole post. He was like, yo, everybody go attack this motherfucker, Timothy Sykes. And he linked my name in a post. And he did a whole post about me. And I was like, oh, shit, everyone's going to attack me. But attacking on Instagram means that everyone goes to your feed and they type in little L's and little snakes. And so I'm looking at my phone and I have this whole feed of like little snakes. And I was like, what the fuck? And at first I thought it was just laughable, but aside from every little snake, there was also a new follow. And I gained about 300,000 followers in a week. And then, you know, just spiraled because then I got boosted in Instagram algorithms. Then I got in another beef with another rapper who stole my cash photo, got on TMZ, got another 200,000 followers. So for me, I was very fortunate to frankly have people steal my photos. But then again, I was taking photos with $1 million in cash. So I had pretty unique content. Like you can still see these cash photos. Like I spell my name, Sykes, in $10,000 stacks on my bed. I'm trying different stuff. You know, I like to fuck with people. Now I post a lot of charity stuff, and charity was performing the worst. Like everyone's like, yeah, just do charity anonymously. Why do you have to talk about it? I'm like, well, these charities need fucking exposure. But then the Save the Rhino video that we did, 2-3 months ago actually went viral because most people don't realize that rhinos only have 5 years left. So we made charity cool. My partner Matt on Karmagawa and I, and that's blowing up. So now pretty much anything that you put a lot of time into, you can figure out the nuances and try to be successful at it.
Right.
Yeah. There's just no such thing as bad publicity, basically.
How come? Yeah.
When you went if you're real, there's bad publicity if you're fake. So there's a lot of Instagram people who are fake, a lot of internet marketers who are fake. If they get bad publicity, they're basically exposed. For me, because I know I'm real, I can take the criticism. I welcome people to criticize me. People criticize my hair, my swearing, my cars, my tweets, every little thing, but they never really criticize my stock trading rules. And I always bring that up. And I'm like, well, why don't my rules agree with you? And there's silence. There's deafening silence because what I teach is good. All this other shit is just to get, you know, some notice for what I actually do, which is teach.
Yeah. Just a little side note. I was going to say this before, but I didn't want to cut you off. Like, what did the bank say? Did they like call the IRS? Like, this dude, Tim, just took out $1 million in cash when in reality, you're just taking a picture of it. Like,
so you have to set it up ahead of time. We did it a few times with the banks. Business Insider actually followed me one time because people thought I was like posting fake cash. Like some of my haters are like, you can buy a fake stack of $1 million for $300 on eBay. And he's like linking eBay. And so I had Business Insider follow me to the bank. We took out, my dad and I, took out $1 million. We can't do it anymore. The banks don't allow it because I think every internet marketer then wanted to fucking do it. But it was my money. And when it's your own money, you can take it. They charge me like $2. It's like an ATM fee.
Wow.
Like it's hilarious. But we set it up early. We went into the bank. Go to type in like Tim Sykes, $1 million, Business Insider. You can see a whole video. And the reporter was just like, what the fuck? Like his money isn't insured. If I fall down a hole, if the money goes missing, like it's gone. Yeah. There's no insurance whatsoever.
Oh my God.
It's a big insurance risk.
Yeah.
But for me, I made my dad and I, like we put it in backpacks. And I made my dad and I like do a lap around Times Square. And I was like, no one knows what's in these backpacks. So it's like kind of like walking around like naked, but like no one knows it. And it was cool. It was empowering. And he's freaking out. He's like sweating. He's like, enough.
Oh my God. I don't know if you've seen Ozark, but in the first episode, Jason Bateman takes out like $8 million in cash from the bank. It was like, and then he gave the whole spiel. He's
exactly.
Like,
except that he's like dealing with like sketchy stuff. I earn this money rightly. I pay my taxes. It's not embezzled. That's why it's funny. Like when you put it into cash, and it's actually good. One of the greatest traders of all time, Jesse Livermore, used to take out his cash every year at year end and just look at it because he wanted to see what he was playing with. It makes it more real.
Yeah, that's so cool. Actually,
that's
it's so
definitely true. Like with the internet, if you just look at a number on like a PayPal balance, you're like, oh, this is just doesn't feel like it's real as it actually is.
I also think that hurts your losses more too, because like at some point you start to like it takes away from the actual value of what that money is.
Correct. There's no emotion, so you're just like, I don't feel anything. It's like a video game. And
Yep.
for me, this is a video game with, ramifications, like with consequences. So you want to really understand money. It was fun. Like it's cool to take out $1 million. I encourage everyone to try to do that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know how that worked for us, but maybe one day.
Banks don't allow it anymore. I think they called it, like one banker was like, yeah, this is called the Sykes rule. So I fucked it up for everybody.
That's awesome.
Dang.
So how about, just on the topic of like beef and social media, how about your beef with Shaq?
So Shaq pumped a penny stock. He didn't know. No celebrities understand penny stocks. He just invested in this company, nutritional, what is it? It's like NTRH. I don't know. It's some weird little company, and they wanted to be like the new Splenda. Fuck, why can't I remember the name of it? GRNH? No, that's a weed company. This was like 10 years ago, actually, when I first got started teaching. And he was pumping this stock. And I was like, why would you endorse such a fucked up company? Like, the CEO also had like his family members on the board. He was paying them. Like, there was no sales. Like, every time they sold a wannabe Splenda packet, guess what? They're losing more money. Like, they're putting out press releases that they're on the shelves of grocery stores. And every time they sold one more packet, they would lose more, and they had no cash. So I'm like, this is a flawed business model. But they wanted to put out the press releases to get the stock up, to get the mailers out, and then hopefully do a financing. Shaq, to his credit, though, had an out clause. If the stock dropped below $1, he was out, which he did. But he sent me a cease and desist letter when I wrote a whole post about it. And I was scared. Like, the biggest guy in the NBA is sending me a cease and desist letter. I never had a cease and desist letter. But it was like some junior lawyer, because they spelled the word egregious wrong. Like, there's no A in the word egregious. It's egregious. So they spelled it wrong. A fucking spelling mistake on my cease and desist. And I was like, so weird. Like, I'm telling the truth. This junior lawyer is giving me this bullshit cease and desist. I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to talk about it. And cease and desist letters are confidential. So you're not supposed to talk about it publicly. You're not supposed to post it publicly. And I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm in the right. So I contacted TMZ, and TMZ and I were going back and forth. We were going to get featured on TMZ Sports. I was all excited. And the day that it was supposed to be published, the Tiger Woods sex scandal broke. And
my God.
They didn't care about Shaq and his little cease and desist letter. So I like to say I was the last person who got fucked by Tiger Woods.
That's awesome. Well, I'm like a mega fan of Tiger Woods. So.
I mean, I guess I have to be a fan of him too, because he fucked me hard.
All right.
He kind of raped me, though. In the Me Too movement, I would have a case. Like, it was kind of messed up that what he did to me. Like, that day, can you not just wait one day? Can you take some painkillers and drive into a tree the next day, please, for me, just so I can have my TMZ moment with Shaq?
You should have sent him a letter like, he cost me like 400,000 more followers on Instagram.
I mean, it would have been huge, but what can you do? There's been other celebrities who have pumped penny stocks. They don't know. They don't understand how it works. They just, I'm sure their agent, like, says, oh, here's a product. You're getting like 2 million shares, hype this product up. And they don't know the nasty background story and lack of finances. So it's my job to teach them, whether I'm teaching Shaq or Little Bow Wow or anybody.
All right, last couple of questions here, then we'll do a little lightning round, so we're almost done.
Yeah, I got to go in like 6 minutes.
Okay, we got it. What's your favorite place you ever traveled to?
Let me show you this, my background. I have a bunch of messages, but my background, when I have no messages, I don't know if you can see this. Fuck. Sushi. It's Japan, baby. I love Japan. I'm obsessed with Japan, but it's tough time zone because I'm trading on the East Coast, U.S. time. So I'm working from 9:30 p.m. till 4 a.m. So I'm pulling graveyard shift hours. That's how much I love sushi.
Wow. All right. And then how has traveling the world kind of changed your view on people as you've seen different cultures and how different people operate?
We are so much more similar than we realize. It's crazy the kinds of ignorance and assumptions that are being made about other people and other religions. I wish that more people would get the chance to travel. It would open their mind. They would be a lot less narrow-minded. They would be a lot more empathetic to others. So I think travel is a must. And you don't have to luxury travel. Like, even if you backpack around Europe or do something, very low key. I mean, I did semester at sea. I went around the world on a cruise ship. That was fascinating for 3 months. Whatever you can do to get out there and see what this world is, I highly encourage you. You don't have to go to Japan. That's far. I love Italy. Just, get some pasta. The Eat, Pray, Love pizza, it's €6. It's a fucking deal. You have to wait a little bit, but it's the best pizza. It's going to change your whole mindset. Go to South Africa, see the race relations, go to a beach called Boulders Beach where you can go play with penguins. You can play with baby cheetahs. Like, there's so many amazing places in the world. South Africa would be number 2 for me too.
That's amazing.
It makes it so much more depressing.
Yeah,
where we
let
are.
Let me do the last one. All right.
You can get out there. You're doing your podcasting. Listen, you have to work hard. You have to study. But when you can, try to travel. Like, it's all about education, whether you're learning online or learning through, exploration.
All right, and then I noticed on your Instagram feed that you threw out actually the first pitch at the Dodgers game. So take me through that. Were you like shitting your pants, or were you like, oh, I got this, I'm gonna throw a heater?
So I threw out the first. I've done this a few times, like for my dad. My dad has thrown out the first pitch. He's a big Red Sox fan, so I got it for him twice. He practices for like months, and I'm like, I fucking got this. I'm doing the warm-ups. I haven't thrown a baseball in like 10 years, and during the warm-ups, I'm nailing it. I'm like, oh my God, this is so easy. I didn't have to practice. So I'm like, let's make this a little more difficult. So I try to selfie the first pitch. So I'm holding the phone up, right? And I'm trying to throw it, and I'm trying to like get it like in the phone. Like, why would you do that? And so like your perspective is all thrown off. So I didn't want to undershoot it, so I overshot it, and it went like 30 feet like past the plate. The whole Dodger Stadium boos me, but they're all from fucking LA, so they're miserable fucks anyway. They're really booing themselves. So, New York represent, stand up, and it was interesting. And now it sets up the return where I can throw out the first pitch next year. I'm going to go to Russia, full Rocky montage, grow a beard, lift like fucking lumber, and I'm going to train. And I'm going to be like, last time I was too cocky. This time I'm going to do it the right way. So people thought that I messed up on purpose. I was really just a cocky fuck trying to selfie. And you can see both angles. You can see third-person point of view, and you can see my selfie video.
That's amazing.
You can hear the boos, and I just went like down. I was like, no. But it was kind of fun anyways because I fucking hate LA people, and they deserve to boo.
That's amazing. I think that's the perfect thing to end on, to be honest.
Yeah, LA. You see, I make friends. I just make a lot of friends. But LA people are fake as shit. So they boo, not even because they probably wanted to boo. They're probably looking around and they saw other LA people booing. So they're like, oh, okay, this is what we'll do. And that's what LA people, they need excuse. Like, what does the script say? What does the script say? Oh, the script says to boo. Okay, boo. Fucking
try stand up. That's something I recommend. You should definitely try that naturally. Just
no stand up, dude. I got no time. I'm busy teaching, traveling, growing my charity. But I can also teach and make it entertaining. I'm talking to a fucking laptop for an hour. I talk to a laptop most hours during the day. There's like spit bubbles all over my laptop. Like, people see my laptop, they're like, oh, what is this? Like, am I blowing my nose? No, I'm fucking talking. I'm doing video lessons, so there's spit bubbles. They're not snot bubbles. You got to be real. That's the whole point of this, okay? LA people know that they're fake. Like, there's going to be LA people watching this. They're going to be, like, angry, and then they're going to be like, yeah, that's us.
That's amazing.
All right.
That's so true.
That about wraps it up for us.
Hey, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor and Trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.